Hello and welcome friends. So in this video we are going to see the logging functionality, how we are going to achieve the logging functionality in Java. So basically in every application we need a logger. So whatever is going on in my application, I want to know to trace some debug, to tips, to track some bugs or error, any action, whatever we're getting, we need to put some that details in the logs so that we will get we can understand the execution of the program and flow, how we if in case we are getting any bug or any issue, then we can check the what were the input user provided, and how we have processed and what was the output. So if you see in the application which we are going to check in this logging functionality, there is the one for loop. Inside that I have divided that 10 divided by I, so it will give me the arithmetic exception, and it will going to print me here. So if I execute this program, then if I execute this program, so if I execute this program, I'm getting this divide by 0, the e dot get message only. But I want to print that or that details in my logger. Then how we are going to do that, we'll check in this video. So to minimize the length of video, I have just copied the function which is write to log. What this function is going to do, we are need to pass the message which we need to print inside the log. And then what we have done here, we have created a local date and formatted date as ddmm yy, and then after taking that, we are just making the file name as the logger formatted date and .txt. So whenever it's come to the printing a message, it will create the date of the today's date. If the file is already present in the that location or my current directory, then it will just append all the message, otherwise it will create a new file. So it will create per day one file, and whatever we are passing, it will just print using buffer reader, sorry, buffer writer. We took the local date time, which is the current date time now, in this format, and we have applied that format, and we have put that message and backslash and writer dot close. So like this, it will print that message inside my file. And if an exception come, then we have just called we have just put in the console here. But whenever we are calling any from the outside or from the main function, we will just call the write to log function directly from here. So as you can see, I have created this file name. It will create a file inside on the current directory only. So let me call this function write to log, and here I will say started, and again here I can directly pass this object. Okay, so I will say write to log and e, or we can say e dot to string. So it will take that the string value inside this, and we will get the data. So let me run the program. If you use the program executed, and just if you refresh your folder, you will get the file created here, and we got this error, java lang dot arithmetic expression divided by 0. So this is the one case where we have created our own function, where like custom function, it will take that buffer writer object, and it will create one file with the file name of the current date and logger, as the logger will be append .txt format. The format could be anything, you can put the log as well, whatever you want, and it will just append all the function message here, and we'll get the that logging message inside our this newly created file. So it is if you see, if I will run it again, so we got the another message which is the 1911. So like this, we can create our custom message. But here, if I want to reuse this function once again in another class, so if you consider any enterprise level application where we want to create a function which is the independent of any of the class, or any like if I want to access my logger, then I can access from any of the my class in any of the different package. Then how to do that one, we will check here.